to let you know about that breaking news having to do with a call between President Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. In fact, Trump posting this on social media right here saying, "I just finished speaking by telephone with the President, Vladimir Putin of Russia." The call lasted approximately 1 hour, and at 15 minutes we discussed the attack on Russia's docked airplanes by Ukraine, and also very other attacks that have been taken, being placed by both sides. It was a good conversation, but not a conversation that will lead to immediate peace. President Putin did say, and very strongly, that he will have to respond to the recent attack on the airfields. We also discussed Iran and the fact that time is running out on Iran's decision pertaining to nuclear weapons, which must be quickly. I stated to President Putin that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, and on this I believe that we were in agreement. President Putin suggested that he will participate in the discussions with Iran and that he could perhaps be helpful in getting this brought to a rapid conclusion. It is my opinion that Iran has been slow-walking their decision on this very important matter, and we will need a definitive answer in a very short period of time. So breaking news right there as President Trump taking to social media to outline the conversation he says he just had with Russian President Putin. Now this also comes as Ukrainian President Zelensky today dismissed Russia's ceasefire proposal as an ultimatum and renewed his call for direct talks with Putin to break the deadlock over the war, which has dragged on for nearly 3.5 years. Putin, though showing no willingness to meet with Zelensky and expressing anger about what he said, were Ukraine's recent, quote, terrorist attacks on Russian rail lines in various regions along the country's border. He said in a video call with top Russian officials, "This is Putin, quote, how can any such meetings be conducted in such circumstances? What shall we talk about?" Putin also accusing Ukraine of seeking a truce only to replenish its stockpiles of Western arms, recruit more soldiers and prepare new attacks. Both sides exchanged memorandums setting out their conditions for a ceasefire for discussion at Monday's duress peace talks, and we brought you what we could on Monday morning as they happened, and is down bolt turkey. This was their second meeting in just over 2 days, so we did want to share that breaking news with you. The White House also issuing the complete statement that President Trump used via Truth Social state meeting that he had just finished speaking to President Putin by telephone, the call lasting just about 1 hour and 15 minutes, talking about the attack on Russia's docked airplanes by Ukraine. Putin stating in that phone call, according to President Trump, that he will have to respond to those recent attacks on the airfields, and also another major point in that phone call, having to do with Iran and the fact that President Trump has stated that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, and President Trump saying that he believes Putin might be able to facilitate that discussion and, quote, be helpful in